Oh, what is up, Nation? It's Joku. We have cut down to our 53-man roster, and honestly, I could not be happier. This team is looking solid as shit right now. Yes, there were a few surprise moves that caught me a little bit off guard, but nothing that was too exceptionally crazy. I will touch on those in a minute. But I'm telling you, we are primed for fucking greatness right now. I was a little suspect about having a totally new coaching staff come in and resetting the culture for the umpteenth time. But these dudes came in here, they had a direct plan, and they put that shit immediately into action. And this 53 is looking more solid than it has in probably the past 10 to 15 years. We have true legitimate weapons on both sides of the ball. Our offense is freaking stacked right now. The defense, our linebackers are better than they've been in the past 20 years. That is a damn good trio that we have set up right now. And our secondary is looking pretty damn good too. I know a lot of people were pissed off that we ended up trading off Mullen. And I guarantee you that kid's going to have a bright ass future in Arizona. But what had he done for us? Absolutely nothing. The kid was always fucking hurt. But when his ass was on the field, you could tell that it was a different defense. I'm really wishing that kid the best. I know he's going to end up making a big splash out in Arizona. It sucks that he's not with us anymore, but you need consistency on both sides of the ball. And the only way you can have that is if you have these same players on the field week in and week out. He was not able to do that, and that is the reason that he got traded off this team. And then a quick honorable mention to Luke Masterson. I told you his ass was going to make this team. If you look at that dude, he just looks like your stereotypical NFL linebacker. I was happy as shit to see him pull through and super happy to see him on this 53. And then moving over to the offensive side of the ball, and this is where the biggest shock for me personally came from. I had Kenyon Drake dialed in on this 53-man roster no matter what. I was completely shocked when we ended up cutting him. And obviously he was too, because he seemed legitimately pissed off in his little press conference. Now, I expected Bolden to make this 53, but I did not expect Amir Abdullah to make this 53-man roster, and the fact that he does speaks fucking volumes. That dude has played for some really shit teams over the years, and he finally knows that he has a chance at a legitimate contender, and he went out there and won that damn spot to be on this team. I'm honestly expecting pretty damn big things from him. And then Britton Brown earned his spot, and I'm really hoping he earned it, and he's going to be our punt returner. We saw Jalen Richard do it for a few seasons. I really think he has that in his arsenal. And y'all know, I just do not want to see Renfro's ass returning punts. And then finally, I just want to finish up real quick talking about the trenches on both sides of the ball. I'm not as worried about our defensive line as I was previously. We got our starters back. I really think it's going to end up looking pretty damn good. I think the schemes that this defense is going to run, it's going to take a lot of pressure off of them. And then actually having a decent linebacker crew backing them up is going to make the biggest damn difference for that defensive line. And then don't forget, we got two freaking superstars on that defensive line. I haven't been this jacked up about a Raider defense since Charles Woodson's ass was on the field. And then let's move over to the offensive line. These dudes are going to be what makes or breaks this entire freaking season. We legitimately have stars at every single skill position on this offensive side of the ball. We just have to be able to buy DC's ass enough time to get that thing out of his hand, and he is used to throwing the ball fast as shit. But we have players that can stretch the field on any given play, and that shit takes a little bit of time to develop. Mark my words right now, they will depend on if we end up having a season where we go 500 or if we have a season where we end up winning the whole damn thing. It is going to strictly come down to those front five dudes and if they can win that interior trench on every single game that we play, while going up against some of the best defensive lines in football on a week-to-week basis. But overall, man, I think this team is looking good as hell right now. I cannot wait to see all of our starters in action week one take the field and whip that ass. It has been a long time coming. And I know I always come out here over the past few years and I always try to be pretty damn optimistic. Even though in my heart of hearts I know that we're going to end up getting the shit kicked out of us. Or we're going to have some bullshit with the NFL where they come down and then we end up losing our best players because things are going just a little bit too good for the Raiders right now. But all that shit is over now. We have a legitimate shot at being able to win this whole damn thing. God, I've not been this jacked up for football in so fucking long. So hit me up, Nation. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want to know what you guys think about this 53 and how this whole damn thing ended up shaking out. Because I personally think we're about to shock the damn world. But until next time, I'm Joku. Thank you very much for checking out another one. I'm sorry I've been so inconsistent, but running two restaurants right now is a real pain in the ass. But I promise y'all, I will be here with my pre-games. I will be here with my raw reactions on Sundays. Good or bad, I speak from the heart on those damn shows. And I will do my damnedest to squeeze one more show in there if I can. But I really appreciate y'all sticking with me through all this BS. I know that it kind of sucks, but I promise y'all I'm doing the absolute best that I can. But I got a good damn feeling about this season. There's just something about it. I cannot put it into words. If you could do me a favor and click that like on your way out, it really does help me out to kind of help push these videos since I am so far out of the algorithm right now. We'll catch y'all in the next one.